if you count everybody's extra damage based off my damage output that I'm giving to everybody because I am buffing,
No, it's true.
then technically,
God damn it, he's
mathematically,
fucking right,
I'm doing way more damage than everybody.
Hello and
My
welcome to
daughter
the.
likes-
Wait, you're fucking up my
Jared.
shit, Jer.
Stole his thunder.
Go ahead.
God, what the fuck, Jared? Is that
Okay.
our intro?
No.
Okay, wait, now I'm going to try it again. Ready? Hello and welcome to the Felvine Bombcast. I'm here with my co-host, Jer Bear.
Hi, I'm Jay the Bear. This is episode 7, and Dinosaur Jr. covered the Cure song, Just Like Heaven.
Wow. And Malek.
Hey, I'm Malek.
And our most specialists of guests, Ghost.
Is there more than one of him?
What?
I-
No,
My
Yes.
ego, does that count?
yes, his ego counts as
I'm
one.
just happy that Malek still sucks at podcasting. It warms my heart.
What
Dude,
do you
bro,
mean?
we're pretty bad at it. It's
I love our intros and how
Malek
bad they are.
I'd like to think
way
it's
more-
endearing in some way. Like our listeners can relate to us better because of our
Yeah,
failures.
the painful awkwardness. It resonates well.
I
It's
So,
it's
there's a-
charming.
That's an
charming.
actual thing, a characteristic. There's a study that was done where like it was a job interview and like they had the exact same qualifications except one guy spilled coffee at the end of it and people found him more likable.
Yeah,
Wow.
that
Huh.
totally makes sense.
Does, yeah. Yeah.
So
I
Ghost,
can't hold those for any
who are
longer.
you?
Who am I? To what? To me? To individuals? To society? Or the Monster Hunter community? Which one do you want?
Let's start with the Monster Hunter
Yes.
community because I think that's what's most interesting. At least for people
so-
listening to this.
To me, I'm just everybody else, just a hunter of the Monster Hunter community. Some people may remember the Well Done podcast that Malek and I so endearingly did with Seraphy, and as you guys can see, we are obviously still close friends. All these years
Yes.
later.
And I'm a huge fan of the Well Done podcast. That was, I mean, just really fun.
That was
and
here.
and now you're a streamer, and I was in your stream the other day, and there was like consistently over 50 people in the stream for like what,
Yeah.
like how many hours? I mean, it was crazy.
That was for
Yeah, tell us about that. What
Tell
was
us about
Ghost
that
Day?
stream.
What was this
What
Ghost
was
Day
that?
about? Who did that?
so
Yeah, who was it?
going back, Seraphy, a lovely woman, and my best friend that I've known since probably about like 6th grade. For reference, I'm 27 now, young to you guys, but old to others. And they saw how I was trying to like get to know, because I try to always get to know people, and I was trying to get to know like people in the Monster Hunter streamering community, and they saw how I was bringing a lot of people together, and they decided to be way nicer than I probably deserve and throw like a
Nonsense.
celebration for me, I guess. And yeah, brought a lot of people together to celebrate, I guess, me.
No, I mean, it's totally awesome. You deserve it because you like bring people together. I see you're like constantly doing stuff, streaming, like, and for a long time. I mean, oh, we slept him already. Jeez.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Oh, and
Oh.
Jer fucked it up.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Jer.
I was in a charge. I was already in a charge.
Doesn't mean you have to always follow
Shoulder
through.
tackle.
Put your pants down sometimes, man.
shoulder tackle into the tail and not get 425 damage.
Wait, this isn't Seraphy.
You're right. Oh God. Bad Ghost.
What? Peachy.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that was awesome. I really wanted to join a hunt, but I did not get the chance. It was a crazy day with my family, but it looked like you were plenty busy.
It was nuts, man. I saw so many people across the spectrum of
Oh
the
shit!
Monster Hunter community show up, which was cool. There were people from Team Darkside.
Yep.
There were Strawfoot showed up. I mean, Moises, the original founder of the Well Done podcast, Kendall, another member. Did Conti happen to pop in, or?
I think he did.
I didn't even know
Okay.
Kendall was there. That's great.
Yeah, Kendall showed up at some
Kendall
point. It was
eventually
crazy.
showed up.
Yeah, it was
a lot of
awesome to
people.
watch. A lot of streamers that we're networking with now, so it was just a really fun time.
Yeah, I have a little audio file on my computer that just has like random episodes that I ripped the audio from of Well Done Podcast and
my god,
Teamwork Podcast and Teamwork Cast and My Fair Hunter.
Oh,
all
wow.
in like a big pile, and sometimes I just listen to them to go to sleep. Like I put them in my headphones and just like chill.
do not tell me you have the one audio clip where it's me and Seraphy.
Probably.
She Felvine bombed me, and I made a very interesting noise, and it's asleep. And Nirik, I don't know if you're familiar with him, freaking loves that goddamn
I'll have to find that one.
audio clip.
Oh, Nirik actually saved it. Yeah, and he breaks it out anytime he needs to cheer himself up. I
Yeah.
heard that's.
Oh, there's
funny.
so many moments in that podcast that are just.
So Strawfoot, who's your favorite Teamwork member?
Wait, you know what?
What the fuck? Who did that?
I feel like you're trying. You're trying to cause. It's you can't
No.
like pick one
No.
person out of the podcast, can you?
Okay.
That's
I
like
can.
telling Gidzor who's their favorite. Obviously, it's Malek, but like,
I don't know, man.
You don't actually
We'll wait till
ask
that
him
question later. We'll wait till that question later.
Oh, Gitzer said he's gonna
going
be
down
on
again.
the podcast.
Yes.
So maybe we'll get him on
Yeah,
next week, maybe.
He should be on the podcast. He's done
I'm-
nice things for us.
Gidzor is cool.
I'm an
He's
emote.
Yes,
We're
you
all
are.
emotes.
Yes.
It's dead.
Wow, we wrecked that thing fast.
And we're back.
Wait, not yet.
Oh wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you actually counting the five?
Crucifists are cool. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, it's just gone so far off the rails already.
What?
That
I blame Malek.
hunt was really quick.
Yeah, we did good. It's because Ghost's here with the goddamn. Wait, you used hammer. Let's see that horn.
Ooh,
Let me see your
okay.
horn, Ghost.
All right, I'll show you the horn.
Did you? You didn't get your platinum, did you?
I did not
I
get my
hope not.
platinum.
Thank God.
Do you want to do it again?
No, let's not do a whole podcast of nerds. Let's do a Valhazak.
There's a new one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going
am-
full support build because I have
I'm
no
looking
faith in you
forward to
guys.
failing this.
No, you shouldn't. The last time we attempted this on the Lost episode that we recorded this week,
How many
We did
last
it,
episodes
right?
are we up to now?
How? I know, right?
2 or 3.
right.
2.
You're
No,
also-
3. No, 3. 3.
Yeah, we have a lot of Lost episodes now. It'll be a good bonus DVD when they release the Rise and
For the
Fall
box set?
documentary.
When
Yeah.
you got
The Rise and Fall documentary.
people use DVDs.
Blu-ray 4K edition.
Okay.
4K.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Unless
4K
you guys
Blu-ray.
want to release like VHSs.
I mean, technically, we're that old. We could.
I know.
You just had to.
Laserdisc.
had to-
Laserdisc.
Laserdisc.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Bumps in a chair.
Yeah, I posted it. Or
Okay, cool.
we could also try for Betamax. That's a good one too.
I never had a Betamax player. I did have a Laserdisc player. Thing was
Oh
pretty
man,
sweet.
I was too poor to have a VHS until I was almost in middle school.
Well, I mean, it really wasn't like that cool because the only movie that I had on Laserdisc was Superman, and there's only so many times you can watch Superman.
You take that back.
Superman's trash. Get out of my face with that, Malek.
I like the one where they made that like evil Superman because it was like the cheesiest thing
Bizarro?
I'd ever seen in my life. Is that what it was called?
Bizarro's the like negative world or like.
And he flies him to like the other side of the moon or whatever.
No,
and, like,
it was just
buries
one of
him
the.
and
It was
shit.
the.
Oh, that
It was
wasn't
the one where he
Bizarro.
flies around the world to make it spin backwards to save Lois Lane, whichever one that one was.
Honestly, the best is Superman 2 just because of Zod. Oh my God, Zod is the greatest of
I
all
mean-
time.
That's how science works, right, Strawfoot?
Yeah, sure.
Isn't that what the Flash does, or he
if
just goes
you-
really fast?
Okay, it's
If
really dumb, but is it any like worse than any like other time travel theory in a major motion picture?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So
Spinning the
okay,
Earth backwards
He
doesn't make it
technically
go
would have
back in
killed
time.
everybody.
Yeah,
on the
everyone
yeah,
would have
planet.
died. Like
It-
the Earth
it
would have
would've
spun off
destroyed
its
the Earth.
axis. Like,
but you're acting like it makes more sense than Back to the Future, or less sense than Back to the Future, and that's
It
not the
does,
case.
it
Like
does.
neither one of
Yeah,
them,
it is the case. It is
neither
the
one of them
case.
makes any sense.
Well, I mean, at least in Back to the Future, there's a flux capacitor, and they tried. They
What
tried.
is a
They
flux
tried to science.
capacitor?
They tried to science. They
Yeah,
didn't
but
just
then there's
spin-
just like other
That's
like
why,
random
like,
things.
Star
Like if he
Wars,
sees
they just,
himself,
fuck
it
all
creates
the
some kind of
science.
paradox. Why?
Well, that's science.
No, it's
Time
not.
paradox?
It's-
Sure, it is.
What,
Why not?
what science? What study has done this to prove this?
Science fiction. No, there. I mean,
Science fiction.
I know. I did that on purpose. Thank you.
That's good.
well played.
I mean,
Malek, if you leave the fucking camp.
I'm not there. I'll come.
All right, yeah, get your asses to the camp. Hello,
Oh,
Jared,
shit,
come back.
I'm in combat. I'm in combat.
Back.
I'm being eaten.
It's
Hold
too
on.
late.
Did you not bring a fucking Farcaster?
Oh shit, I did.
I was about to say. I thought like last time we played, you were like, "Here, let me bring a Farcaster because I'm
I always
real."
have Farcaster. Will the buffs hit me in the tent?
No.
What's you beating on me with that thing for?
Yeah, stop beating Strawfoot.
Beat people with my
Strawfoot.
home. All right, you want to
Rude.
take these buffs or what?
Like,
I'll take your buffs.
there's been actual scientific discussion about time paradoxes. That's a real discussion with time travel within science, whether or not like it can happen. If it can happen, time paradoxes are something that you have to consider. Spinning the Earth backwards does not make time reverse.
Obviously not. But
So, so your whole premise that
no,
it-
but that's just a straw man. Like you're just like no,
You're
it
a
doesn't make
straw
sense. But my
man.
point wasn't that
Yeah, you're the straw
that made
man.
sense. It was
Well, the foot.
Fuck.
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
It's like we're taking resumes now.
I never said Superman made sense. I just said the other ones don't make sense either. That was all I said.
They make more sense than Superman. Plus, Superman is a trash superhero.
I agree.
I have nothing to add to that.
You should just agree because Superman is trash.
Adding nothing is agreement.
What? Not how that works. Strawfoot, what is your defense at?
I'm dying already. Help me. Don't kill me, oh dog. Oh no.
Wind pressure from that far away? Hello?
Get out of there, guys. Cheers.
Damn it.
Thanks,
Why am I in
Ramos.
water? I didn't know there was water there.
Wait, there's water? What?
Malek?
Yeah, I got thrown into some water. It's the damnedest thing. Strawfoot, I'm sorry. Did I
What
make
is
you mad?
hurting you?
No. I think I'll get mad at you, Jared.
Okay, good.
Time to trip Strawfoot.
Oh, I'm on it. Hey, how do I do this again?
Careful, he's a violent one.
I don't have any poo-poo.
You don't have any poo-poo?
No, I don't have
Why
the
do you want?
poo-poo.
Why
No,
do you
don't-
want it?
Don't poo, oh dog. He's free damage.
What are you
He's
doing?
helping us.
He already took the what's name?
He'll leave.
Oh, sorry, Ghost. I forgot.
Man, it's not like freaking
Ow.
Impact does any damage to him on his face. So dumb. It's like they hated the hunting horn. It's like Malek designed it.
I love this monster.
So what were we talking about?
Well, we were talking
Science.
about Superman.
And how trash he is.
It's pretty
Well,
trash.
he's kind of a boring superhero because he just has
He's
like
the
all the
antithesis.
powers.
Yeah, and he's so fucking earnest and good and
Right.
cheesy and
Yeah.
just fucking
see,
likes America that much.
That's why DC messed up, because it seemed like they were in such a hurry to get to this whole Injustice storyline. Like, and because everyone likes bad Superman, it's like, I just don't like Superman.
I don't like any Superman.
Yeah.
Like, leave
I
him
mean,
dead.
I guess bad Superman is kind of edgy, but I don't know.
Well, I don't think people go to Superman for edgy, though.
Right.
Yeah.
And
He's
like
you feel-good superhero guy.
Fuck edgy anyway. Like, be more interesting than fucking edgy.
Wait, are you saying I have to have a personality instead of just being edgy?
Yeah, that's
Ghost just said he's edgy.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not edgy, please.
We were trying to have our Edgelord podcast last time. We all had on like Valhazak armor, and that was the lost one. So sad.
I heard about I heard the hipster talk.
Oh, that was the last. That was the last official episode.
Yeah.
So what do you think is a hipster, Ghost? Since you were called a hipster also.
I was called a hipster because I liked Deadpool before anybody knew what the fuck a Deadpool was. Thanks, Malek.
You walked into it, dude. I didn't move.
Does that make a hipster?
I mean, if you're a dick to people, then you're gonna be called a hipster. It's just a dumb saying that we give to people because we don't know how to actually formulate how that individual is thinking.
Well, I remember
labels are
you
simple.
said I'm for sure a hipster. So what's up, dude?
If he wants to label himself, that's how he wants to label himself. But
you labeled me that. You said I'm for sure a hipster. Fucking dick.
I mean, going back. Oh. Hipster. Yeah, hipster's just an arbitrary thing. To troll, yes, you're a hipster.
Yeah,
but seriously,
I know. Yeah.
I don't know how to describe this individual, and they're doing characteristics that I dislike. So,
right.
Hipster.
Yes, that.
Oh my god. This.
Who did what?
No, every time I start playing songs,
oh shit! I'm sorry.
Decides it's okay to ruin my
you while you were complaining about it.
I think labels are useful in language because they allow us to easily identify things in conversation, but when you let labels define you, you're making a mistake.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You're so wise.
I know, right?
But
I mean,
but there are labels that aren't that. Like, I would call myself a punk rocker, and that's a label, and that's not. I mean, I guess it doesn't really define me.
Would the punk rocker self of you in the 80s call you now a punk rocker?
Well, I wasn't a punk rocker in the 80s, but...
Thanks, Ghost.
All right, it's 70s.
We're not that old.
I don't know.
How old is she?
Jesus Christ.
Damn, dude.
I was...
He's just firing all kinds of shots.
The punkest I was in the mid to late 90s.
Well, the 90s would that consider you now a punk rocker?
If we had a conversation, probably. If I just looked at me, probably not. But maybe.
Well, I think it's it's an important point to bring up because I feel like that's one of the biggest problems right now is that when we define ourselves with these labels, then we're also creating the other group. And that's where a lot of the problems in our culture come from is, these people are on my side because we share this label.
In groups and out groups.
Right.
So you're saying that when I say that hippies suck and punk rockers are the best, that's a bad thing?
Yeah, you're creating an in-group and an out-group. The in-group being the rockers that you agree with, the out-group being the hippies that you're...
Dirty hippies that...
you're adding adjectives that aren't defining... You're defining a group. You're literally being prejudiced.
Against hippies.
Yes, quite
yes,
literally. And if you replace hippies with literally any other word to describe any other thing, you would self-describe yourself as either racist, homophobic,
Man, that's a great
right.
point. Holy shit.
anything.
It's totally true. Can I replace all the hippies with something else?
No,
Like
because
trash
that's the
can?
dictatorship.
Like, can I?
Are
I
you?
mean,
You
can,
literally
if I had a
want
magic
to be
wand,
Hitler right now? Jesus Christ!
can I just
You are
can I
literally
just
a fascist
use
dictator.
a magic
Wait, what
wand
are we
and
replacing
change-
them with, though? I still want to know.
I
Garbage
don't know,
cans.
like a garbage
You
can,
said a garbage can.
something useful. I'm just kidding. I don't really hate. I really don't hate hippies that bad. It's just, I just like to poke fun.
It's your old
Hippies
punk
are
rocker coming out.
It is. Everybody knows punk rockers hate hippies, but not as much as they hate Nazis.
This is true.
I did not see that coming.
Oh, that was a delightful pun.
I knew it would be happy.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
so
so that went off the rails, didn't it?
No, I think it was great.
Ow.
Rad, thanks. I like Strawfoot's call out. Rad, thanks.
Pretty
It's just
chill.
so
I like it.
simple.
So, Strawfoot, in your punk rock community, were hippies as derided as in my punk rock community?
Maybe. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna say no. Like, I think that
Are we gonna drop teeth on
like, okay, Florida is like such a melting pot that, I mean, it's just one of the like most diverse places you can be, and I feel like for that reason, like there was never like, it didn't matter what show you went to. Like, even if you were at a punk rock show, there were, just so many different groups of people there that.
Yeah. So in Wichita, Kansas, there were like 10 of us, and only 3 of us really in our group were like hardcore punk rockers, and everybody else was, there was a hippie girl, and she was one of my best friends, and we gave her shit about being a hippie, but it was all in good fun. And when I talk shit on hippies, I'm like 99% joking.
Right. No, I get that.
So, and then there were like 15 to 20 Nazi fucking skinheads that came to the shows and tried to fucking kill us all. So
right, yeah. I mean, we had them in Florida too,
really
but it's just
we didn't have the luxury of splintering our group based on like who listens to what music and wears what clothes. If you weren't a Nazi, like, you were down because you wanted to not be killed by Nazis also. So yeah, I mean, Malek knows I talk a lot of shit on hippies and stuff, but it's like, I'm joking for the most part. So I will say some of the maybe more like trust fund tourist hippies are pretty fucking annoying and give well-meaning hippies a bad name.
Sure.
Sure, you well-meaning hippie.
God damn it.
Oh, you didn't change your shout out.
No, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I was gonna make it say Jer out.
That's a good one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was Gid's idea.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
of
Thanks,
course. Gid, you're awesome.
Have you guys hunted with Gid?
I
Yeah.
have.
I don't think I
Okay,
have.
Oh yeah, I've hunted with him.
Good.
I've like
Gid
poked
good.
in on his.
Good.
Ow! I might die.
Don't die.
Hello,
Oh,
darkness,
no.
my old friend.
So we got one more.
Come to
We were
talk
doing
with
so
you
good, I thought.
again.
Yeah, I
Did we
started
get the
talking
second
about
rock?
hippies.
Yeah, you were
We
too
haven't
passionate.
even dropped the second rock.
I did just
I
now.
got it. Yep.
Nice.
No,
I got it.
No, it was me. I hit it with
Pro.
gun. It's on my video.
I threw
I
poop
hit it with a rock.
or a
I
stomp
got a
or
rock.
something.
Sorry, Strawfoot, I love you.
Yeah, it's all
Wait,
good.
how did that not trip you? Do you have brace?
No, I don't know. Magic.
Fair.
Chicanery. Wow. Yeah. So
Oh, he's
From-
going back to base.
from Superman to hippies and Nazis.
We're covering it all tonight, guys.
Yeah.
We're covering it all. We're running the gamut of all issues, topics, fandoms.
So, Ghost, when did you start playing Monster Hunter? What game?
Freedom Unite in 2009 was my first Monster Hunter.
How long did we have to wait for that to come out? It was a long time, wasn't it? And people were pretty pissed.
Wasn't it 2007 it came out in Japan?
Something like that. It was a long time before it came over here. And then it, like, right after it came out, Tri came out, kind of.
It was fairly close.
Right,
I didn't know
'cause,
that. Wow.
the three of us all pretty much started in Tri.
Yeah.
I think I had a copy of Freedom Unite, but I don't think I played it.
I just got it. 'Cause
Seriously, anyway.
It was on sale. It was on
It's-
sale on PSN for like $4. So
It's
just
honestly like great. Like
Oh,
it's, I
yeah.
mean, it's second gen
Oh
Monster.
no,
Hunter,
I've gone back and played all of them. It just Tri was where I started. No, Freedom
I like
Unite I
Unite.
think was a superior title to Tri for sure.
Can't wait for Generations Ultimate because it feels like it's like the another like big title. Because was it Tri-G or whatever?
Mhm.
That one, it didn't feel as big as like Freedom Unite.
no,
like-
it didn't. 4 did to me.
Well, yeah, 4 Ultimate, yeah, I would say.
4 had a
I
lot
thought
of
it
content,
felt
yeah.
it felt really good. Generations, you've heard me say a bunch of times, I'm sure, that I wasn't too keen on, so I don't need to do it again. But yeah,
Oh, did we want to talk about Summer Festival coming up? Because that's
We
just
probably
around the
should talk
corner.
about some news.
yeah. I turned on my PlayStation and there was an update talking about the Summer Fest.
Little hula
And-
outfits for your handler
There's
and
Girls in bikinis.
When do I get a
Yeah,
French
that'll-
maid's
yeah.
outfit? I mean, what?
all kinds of new goodies.
Damage taken was reduced. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. What I mean, do we have any details other than July 12th?
Well, we know
Any-
there's going to be new outfits for Poogie and new outfits for the handler. The guild
Woo.
hall's going to be redecorated. We're going to have fireworks again. That'll probably be different fireworks, maybe. And we're going to have new weapons and armor, is what I've read.
Okay.
And then I would assume that we'll get Behemoth
Ooh,
at
that
some
was a
point
great
during the
stagger.
festival.
I actually assume it's probably going to be after the festival to keep content rolling, or the last week of it.
Well,
That's what my assumption
No,
is.
There
I mean,
was,
didn't the last
there's that-
festival have a monster?
Yeah, it was cool. Cool came out
Right.
at the end, didn't it?
Yeah, it was
Right.
at the end.
Yeah.
So I think they'll do Behemoth at the end of this festival.
That would
Right.
kind of make sense, yeah.
Well, there was that tweet today. Is that news we're waiting on, or can I just move to that?
The Japanese Twitter tweeted that they're going to show Behemoth gameplay
On the 15th.
of July.
Yeah.
So, but isn't that about when we're getting when is the date for the summer festival? I
The
forget.
12th.
12th.
The 12th.
So the 15th they'll show gameplay, and then we'll probably get it at the end of the fest.
Right.
Would be my guess. So is there going to be daily
Yeah,
bounties
They
again?
mentioned specifically dailies, and what was that? Something about a surprise, too. It was weird.
That'll be
Mhm.
another monster then. Do you think? I mean, do you think it'll be Behemoth? Is that the surprise? Do you think we'll get anything else?
I don't know. Hopefully more layered
yeah.
armor.
Yeah, that's cool. I like layered armor.
It's been really good so far. I like all the layered sets we're getting.
Yeah. Do you think they'll do all of them eventually?
But what? I mean, if they're going to do that, why wouldn't they just? Oh yay, we win!
Good work, everybody. That
Incredible job,
great.
guys.
Yeah,
That was great, even with our 2 carts.
Yeah, good job.
nicely done.
And that's the benefit of a hunting horn user.
Man, I love a good hunting horn user.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Thank you, sir.
Less than 1% of the entire player base uses hunting horn. It makes me sad.
Makes me sad too.
Yeah. Well, it's to spread the hunting horn awareness, Ghost. Maybe people will
Yeah,
watch
go ahead.
this.
Give a little PSA right now for hunting horn.
Don't ever listen to whatever Malek says about hunting horn.
You should do a
That's fair.
tutorial for it. Since you're good at it.
Totally.
There's a lot of like good ones. Like Eric's is actually superbly good.
Don't pass the buck. Just do it.
No, it's just like one of the things where it's like Eric's is superbly good. You have Maestronox, which is like a superb speedrunner.
Yeah.
I say if you have
With the
something to
hunting
add
horn.
to it, do it. Like,
I can
But-
teach a person one-on-one because I'm patient, or like a group of people, but like in terms of like making a video, that's not my forte. I can work with people individually, but I can't work in like groups. That's why.
Support All-Star 202.
He wasn't kidding.
Damn, that was fucking hot shit.
Strawfoot, what do you think of emo male K?
wow.
You're in like a goth strip club. Is that what it is? Like where it's like not like
Oh,
lit.
yeah.
Just has
There's,
candles and shit. Like no fluorescent lighting. Like
There's
hell.
this club near where I used to live in Tampa called the Castle, and like every person in there was dressed like that.
A vampire.
Yeah, I mean, like I never went in,
A
but I'd
vampire
see them
stripper.
walking in and out, and just be like, "What's happening in there?" I don't know. Like it's got to be terrifying, whatever it is.
Look, everybody has their kinks, all right.
Yeah.
It's quest for you, Ghost.
Why do you hate me, Malek?
It'll be easy.
Oh, you posted something?
I did.
We've been friends for how long? And you just continue to abuse me.
Dude, what did you just do to me? You got me killed on the podcast.
I didn't. It's not
Don't
like
think
Is that the first time you've carded on the podcast?
No, that's like the third time. Not that I'm counting.
Okay. All right.
Well, there better not be a fourth, or we're going to have to talk.
Oh, sh-
Or you're out. You're lucky this
This
is a
is-
real.
How many times have I carded on this podcast? Like 20?
Not as many as me.
Well, Jer,
That's why you're getting a
we
shout
love
out.
you.
I tried to defend you earlier. I told him you didn't used to be like this.
No, it really is the talking thing, because when I hunt with him, like sometimes we'll hunt after we finish recording the podcast or other random times, and he's fine.
That's what I try to tell people about streaming. You died again? Because I'm fucking talking.
Yeah.
Hard,
Yeah.
And like you're looking at chat too. You got to pay
Oh,
attention
yeah,
to
that's
chat. So
yeah, that's super hard to do.
I've died more times looking at chat already in the past month than I can.
It's easy.
Count.
What are you talking about? Okay.
Way harder than what I thought it was going to be. No lie.
It's worse than like reading the questions. Like for
yeah,
done.
right. In WDB, exactly. Exactly. I used to have no problem reading questions. Jeez.
Hey, I got news items. You want to talk
Oh, yeah.
about news stuff?
Cool.
I thought this was interesting. Bethesda suing Warner Brothers for stealing code from their Fallout game.
What?
For
Which
Westworld, their
Yes.
Westworld game.
Exactly. They released this Westworld game that has apparently, according to Bethesda, code that's stolen from Fallout Shelter.
So is it a mobile game?
Yes,
A
they're
Westworld
both
mobile game?
right.
Okay.
They're both. I mean, it's Fallout Shelter is pretty much a mobile. I mean, no, you can play it on PC, but it's definitely a mobile game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that.
And Warner says it's a total lie, didn't happen. But I'm like thinking like Bethesda knows their own code. They're not, you know what I mean? Like why would they do this? There's nothing in it for
Yeah, I
them
would
if the
think-
code's not there.
I would think code would be harder to steal than like say a piece of a song. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, right. It's specific stuff. They're not
Like-
like saying you stole our. This isn't
Right.
like Fortnite versus PUBG where they're like it's our idea, shooting people in houses. We made that up.
Dropping
Uh,
100 people in one area, battlegrounds
Which-
from that
Dude, I
movie.
know.
PUBG dropped their lawsuit, by the way. I don't know if that's part of
did
your
they?
news. Yeah, they dropped
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I feel like that, of course, because that was stupid to begin with. But like, this is not that. They're just saying like you stole our actual code, which is a provable thing. And why would they say
Right.
that if it wasn't true? And Warner's going to deny it, but I'm sure like whoever they hired to write this game for them is never going to work again.
Yeah.
You like that, Ghost?
Yeah, I liked you getting hit by this dumbass monster that we're fighting because you guys.
What are you talking about?
Whatever. This monster's dumb.
Yeah,
It's been in the game way too fucking long and needs to be taken out. I'm dead serious about this. Rathalos is easy. Rathalos is dumb. He's boring.
Here we go.
Stupid. I fly and I fly and I fly.
He's okay. One, he doesn't fly nearly as much as he used to. You know
Just
that
because
because
he
you played the
doesn't do
old games where
Just
he would
because
go
he
on.
doesn't do something as much as he did before doesn't mean that he's still not dumb.
No, but he used to go on like the Rathalos World Tour where he would just fly around the map endlessly.
Rathalos
And
was like, why is this even a
Here
fight?
come the waterworks. He's sleeping.
but I think he's a good fight now. I think you're nuts. And he's also like the flagship of the whole game. So how can you like Monster Hunter and hate Rathalos?
So you're just saying that you're biased towards because he is the flagship of the entire game. You're acknowledging you're biased about your perspective on him.
Damn.
No, I'm saying that he's like the centerpiece of the game. So you hating him doesn't make any sense. That's like
I can separate my feelings for the franchise from a monster design.
No, but that would be like I
hate. That's like me hating triangle or like hating triangles but like loving your logo or something along those lines. Like
right or like,
not like
I love PlayStation, but I hate the triangle button.
Yeah, like it's just because I don't like triangles, and you could separate those two. I don't like Rathalos. I think he's poorly designed as a monster, and like people are allowed to disagree. Whatever, you're wrong.
I'm gonna redesign my logo for you. It's gonna be squares.
No, I would rather it be ghost
Rathalos.
symbols.
Ghost symbols, yes.
Okay. You know I'm totally going to have like a logo at the beginning of this with little orange ghosts at the beginning.
Wait, is there another Rathalos here?
There's
this is beautiful.
Yes.
I didn't even know it. This worked out beautifully. By the way, this is capture, guys. This is capture.
Okay, I'll murder it.
No, please. I want
those 5 rewards.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
There's like someone that's gonna be in your comment section because there always is. I like Rathalos. He's an easy fight. Now, at one point did I say he's a difficult fight? He's boring. He's dumb. He's spazzy.
I mean, I remember back in the day, you used to complain about how hard he was.
Difficult.
I'm pretty sure. Now, maybe it was like a false difficulty that you were complaining about. I'm on fire and almost dead. Heck.
We only have 2 deaths.
That's because I'm a scrub.
Everybody experienced that at some point. If you didn't, I don't know. I will say it's at least satisfying to bash in the face with a hammer.
You're doing all right with that thing, man.
Do you know there was some build of the game where you could cut Rathalos' head off?
That's not true.
What?
Wasn't it a Velasa? Wait, what happened?
What? We died.
We suck.
Jeez, guys, it's 2 in a row.
Actually, I asked my friend. I don't know if you guys know who Soji is.
Yep, I do.
I think Malek does, but he's like old Monster Hunter relic. Like he has been playing the game. He's the first person to upload YouTube videos. Like you can literally find a hunting horn video from him from like 2006 that his friend had uploaded, and this is when like copyright strikes on YouTube was all this trash and. Stuff was being taken down for anything, and like it, like a claim could take down your whole channel, not just like a warning. And the dude is a relic, a super Monster Hunter relic. And I asked him that question, and he said no, that was some Western mumbo jumbo. And I'm like, can't you just tell me that it did happen?
Listen, I read it on the internet, and so it's clearly true because things don't get on the internet if they're not true.
All right, well, where's the Wikipedia? Where is it?
Consult this. Consult Wikipedia.
It sounded like you were leaving your mic and like looking in your room for it. Is it in your room? Where's the Wikipedia?
Wait, Wikipedia is in your room?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Go over to Ghost House and check out Wikipedia.
Now we know where it comes from.
Does he keep it next to the internet?
Yes, it's right next to it.
Stopped by my stream that day, which was nice. I was like, oh man. One of the curators for the Wikia.
Well, I will no longer spread that
Kogat?
information.
Yeah.
Misinformation. Thank you for setting me straight.
All right, so what were we talking about? Bethesda and
I think we're done with that, right?
Okay.
Next
Next
random
news item.
news tidbit.
If someone wants to post a quest, by the way, sorry.
Let's
We just
post. Let's not
how
fail
amazing-
this though.
Can we just talk about how amazing Octopath Traveler looks?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure
my
you and
gosh.
Strawfoot will talk about that. Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, I played the demo and I'm already in love with it. Like the
Did you play the
characters
demo,
are-
Ghost?
Oh yeah. I'm like really tempted to play all 8 characters.
I didn't
And-
because I want to save thing. Like I just want
Yeah.
to do it all at
I'm-
once. Like I want to binge out on it when I get it. And
You posted this again.
but the stories are really like, it's a really satisfying like JRPG. It fits all the like things that you would want out of a JRPG, and at the same time is like totally unique and interesting. Like the stories don't fall into all the tropes you would expect, and will surprise you, and it's just good all around.
Nice. So, Ghost, how did you meet all these people that you connect via Twitch and whatnot?
Honestly, I literally just go into the chats and start talking to people. Like it's so odd, but, like the moment you start talking to people, like technically that's people yearn for connection, like
Yep.
and all you have to do, and mind you, this is a bunch of like smaller people, so at the time it was like people with less than 50, which is the requirement for affiliate. And like I like Team Darkside, they're very cool. It's so interesting because I remember when Team Darkside was super small, and like they were just some German speedrunning people that I would watch because they were super good. And like their moderators started streaming, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go stop by and see them. And like there was one who was really nice, and her name is Astra. And like if anybody's familiar with her or sees her, she's the sweetest,
Yeah, she's real
nicest
nice.
Yeah, she's
person.
rad.
And
Hi, Astra, if you watch this.
yeah, and I stumbled
She's super
upon
cool.
it because of Chris from Team Darkside tweeted, and I was like, it was like, oh, help my friend like start out, she's streaming and da da da. And so I checked it out, and I was like, okay, let's see. And I saw how close she was, and I saw how nice and interpersonal she was with people, that I was like, man, like, okay, you're a nice person. It's not just like, and she does a lot for the community as well.
Oh my god, she really does. She helped me get to my affiliate status.
Yeah, and like it's nice to find somebody that matches like the because like obviously like Monster Hunter is near and dear to my heart as well, and a lot of our hearts, and to find somebody else, because we all think we're all in our bubble about Monster Hunter, we only understand what we know and like understand our passion, right? And so to find other people that are just like us is amazing, and we all connect. And fortunately,
all over the world too. She's in the Philippines, 12 hours out of my time zone.
Yeah.
I haven't played a lot of online games, mostly because I don't want to deal with fucking assholes.
Sure.
But
I haven't thought about that after you're done.
the Monster Hunter community has, in my experience, been, for the most part, really fucking cool and really fucking
I
chill.
played a lot of online games, and that's definitely one of the things that drew me into Monster Hunter. Was just like when for whatever reason, people that like this game
Everybody at the
tend
camp?
to be cool. Like, not that I've ran into a few like assholes, but they're few and far between.
Strawfoot's
Whereas
not.
You want to go to camp, Strawfoot? I know you're not used to playing with hunting horn players, but I have to buff you. I know.
Oh, my
They're
friend
weird
Drew
bunch.
does this to me too. He's not a hunting horn player, but he has like a friendship build with the the
Mushroom Mancer.
Yeah, and then he was always like, "What are you doing? Come back to camp." Sorry,
my
Drew.
set's really ugly.
It's Camp 11. Where are you going?
I am here.
Okay, there we go. I should probably show my set like in your Discord or something, because like
So, segue. Wait, I got a segue. Don't mess it up. Toxic communities leads right into my next news item, which is Overwatch announced a new hero.
Oh yeah,
He's a little hamster in a hamster ball.
I saw that.
But I stopped playing
Yeah,
Overwatch
I
because
saw
everybody
Little
just yells
Hamster.
at me whenever I play it, and it's not fucking fun to
Oh,
get
really?
yelled at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you play
My
Monster Hunter, as a
brother-in-law-
new player, my experience with Monster Hunter is that people were excited, like, "Oh, you don't know how to do this? Let me show you." You know,
Mhm.
and which weapons to use on which monsters, and like elemental weaknesses. Like people were always excited to explain it to you, and it's the opposite of
Mhm.
most other games I played, where if you were like new to the series or whatever, you're just gonna have a miserable experience.
Right. Yeah, I've never played Overwatch. My brother-in-law does. And yeah, he complains about 13-year-olds yelling at him.
Yep, it was. I mean, the game itself was kind of fun, but I just couldn't deal with the people. But the little hamster looks adorable. If you like
Yeah.
Overwatch, that's probably
Hammond,
exciting
is that his
news.
name? Hammond the hamster?
I hope so.
Is that right?
I think so.
I don't know.
Does
it
he
should be.
play an
Malek,
organ?
where are you?
I fucked up.
You got completely lost. You and
No,
Seraphy.
I
Jesus
took the
Christ.
wrong armor set.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
bad. Everything bad happened.
Oh,
Oh,
that's great.
shit.
Ugh,
This isn't gonna end well.
Let's make
I
it
got
3 in a
the
row.
freaking locked.
Three.
The hat trick.
Was there any more news to talk about?
That's all I had.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention I already did it, but my news item was PUBG dropping the lawsuit.
Yeah, I guess
Smart.
that's...
They were getting a lot of
Yeah.
bad press from that, and I mean, I think it just
Yep.
made them look really
That's
bitter.
just sour grapes.
Yeah.
Man, that's what it looked like.
I'm not
I
sure
haven't
what
played
legal ground they had
either
to
of those
stand on.
games.
Yeah, neither have I.
I'm thinking. I mean, I have a Switch now, so I could play it on the Switch, and I hear it's pretty good there. Oh, Sony's looking into.
I
Oh,
heard
Crossplay
that.
yeah,
for Fortnite.
finally. Jesus Christ.
I wish
They
they
did
would
that for
do
Monster Hunter with PC.
Crossplay for Monster Hunter, man. That'd be
Oh,
fucking rad. I
God.
don't think they will.
No, they won't.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's so many
There's-
people that I would love to play with that I can't because they're on Xbox. And then when the PC
Yeah,
version comes out, there'll just be more people I can't play with.
Yeah.
Right?
Can we
There's
just
a bunch
talk
of
about
people on
how
the
dumb that is?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fucking dumb, man. It's
I'm
really
over
fucking-
I'm over no cross play. Like I'm over it.
I assume there's reasons though, like technical
There
reasons
isn't.
that I don't understand because I'm not a
Nope.
game
There
None
isn't.
designer.
whatsoever,
there's
dude.
not.
Look at the
Nope,
Switch
not.
can play with PC and Xbox. Like, there's no reason for it. Sony's just being stupid. Like, so, oh
is.
yeah, Final Fantasy 14. That's crossplay. Why is that crossplay, Sony? If that can work, why can't all these other games? What about Rocket League?
Yep.
What about Fortnite?
It's an arbitrary thing.
But is it?
Like,
Is there? I mean,
There's
maybe
no
does it
reason.
depend
There's
on
no
the
technical
developer?
issue.
Like, is it more work for Capcom to make it crossplay
So
ready?
when Fortnite first came out, they accidentally enabled crossplay. Like, it was accidentally turned on.
Between
and it worked.
PlayStation.
It worked flawlessly.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with, like, it's
just greed. It's greed.
Well,
That's
Sony
my
basically
opinion.
has the market share, and they're trying to control it. Like
Yep.
they want to, they want to keep
Yeah,
it.
agreed.
So it's kind of shitty. Supposedly, when Xbox had more of a market share, they didn't do it. I think that was the last generation of consoles. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was the Xbox 360. They did the same exact thing. And like I'm over it. I don't care. I just want to be able to play video games with people. Like I understand shooters because like I mean I guess
Well, with
Fortnite
PC,
doesn't
there's an
count.
issue. There's an issue.
Yeah, there's a big issue with like competitive shooters. Fortnite's not competitive,
Right,
so it's
because
kind of
of-
meh. But like Overwatch,
Right.
I wouldn't like to be. I mean, I should be able to pick my server. Hey, there's PC players, and there is a yada yada. You're gonna be at a disadvantage. Honestly, I'd be fine with that. Like,
Right.
if I could play with friends, just give me a server and just tell me, hey, they're. But
Right,
like, don't let.
or just make the crossplay server not in the competitive sphere or whatever, like because
Yeah.
you can play non-competitive like friendly matches or whatever they call it in each game. Like just
Yeah. Yeah. Quick play.
Yeah, it's dumb, Sony. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they messed over Capcom in the past before. That's why it left to Nintendo. Not even just because of the market share, but
Oh, you're
because
talking about Monster Hunter?
yeah, Monster Hunter. They did some shady stuff there too.
They wanted Portable Third to be re-released in HD with like trophies or achievements, whatever it was. I think it was trophies, yeah. And they were just like, we're not, remaking that game because they would have to put in new code in the game to make that work.
Right.
Well, like, was it no? Well, Sony apparently, or I guess Capcom had like a deal with them to, or something along the lines, to be like, hey, well, can you build an infrastructure to make it where people can cross-play, or not cross-play, my bad, play online with Portable Third, and they did Ad Hoc Party on the PS3, which was not selling too well. So it became like, oh, okay, that's not what was trying to be built, but all right. And
that Ad Hoc Party was also terrible. Like, I just could never get that damn thing to work.
I got it to work, but it was it wasn't like 100% reliable. There were certainly some issues here or there. The Japanese version of it was way better.
Yeah, which is so weird because it's like I have to go on a Japanese server to play in America for whatever.
Well, and maybe it's silly, but for whatever reason, I'm more forgiving of stuff like that on PC. Like, if I'm playing a game on PC, I'm just like used to like there being, I might have to do things to make this work.
There's all kinds of
optimally.
Yeah.
I might have to install patches or whatever, like, manually do things. But like when I play a console game, I want it to just work.
Yep.
I mean, that's the experience that they say that they're. I mean, that's the experience they're advertising, technically.
Yeah. That's why, I mean, it's just messed up, the whole thing.
Oh, shit.
Sony, get your shit together.
I just want to play video games with friends. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I really think it's better for business when you allow people to play together. But yeah, I mean, they control it, so...
It's a scary place, I guess. Scary business this is. Strawfoot, no!
I'm dead.
We're not going to make it.
Never make it! Never make it! Never make it! Can't you see? You'll never make it!
Did you like that in your song?
Yeah.
This is because you made fun of me for my Valhazak set, and I didn't wear it. Because I didn't want to get
because
made
you
fun
felt
of it.
Insecure?
Yes.
I don't make fun of people to... I want you to be better, Strawfoot. As a player. I want you to go beyond.
Tough love.
I want you to go beyond. Plus Ultra.
Teach me how, Ghost.
I only know how to use Hunting Horn. You wanna
I've only seen Strawfoot use
silence.
guns and lance, so I don't know if that's a possibility. It's the 1% weapon, Ghost. You can't expect it's for the 1%. That's what I'm trying to say.
I call it a 200 IQ weapon, but that's whatever.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
I mean, do you have to remember how to use each greatsword differently?
It tells me how. The hunting horn tells you how to do all that stuff now.
Okay, well, I used to have to memorize songs back in my day. All
yeah,
right.
That was an archaic system designed for.
I used to have to aim my bow guns also.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And think about when I was reloading and.
Oh yeah, that's right. It'll just reload from you if you keep pressing the button, the shooting button.
Oh wow!
Yeah, now I can move while I'm shooting and do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Monster Hunter World casuals confirmed.
Yeah.
For casuals.
What do you think of that perspective? That people are just they say Monster Hunter World lost the Monster Hunter charm.
Dude, I've seen some people recently saying that Generations Ultimate is a return to the true form of Monster Hunter, and they can't wait. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, I'm super excited about Generations, but it's not for that reason.
I mean, that's an opinion. Like, if they like that version, that's fine. I think part of the problem is this game didn't have enough content for a lot of people. That's really what it comes down to. If it had more content, I don't think anyone would want to play Ultimate Generations at this point.
I like the portability. That's the big
That's
thing.
true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really hope like they do something with the future Monster Hunter games on the Switch. Like, I hope they can find a way to like make this engine.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah, maybe we did. I can't remember.
No, I don't think we did this time. I think we talked about it Monday.
On the Lost episode. Yeah. It would be nice if they could somehow dumb this game down to work on the Switch, but I don't know. There's so much
You
going on.
see the damn particle effects?
Yeah,
with
no, the particle
Balhazak?
effects team, man, they need a raise. There's
Yeah.
They need
You
a
guys
raise.
need to-
They need to question their game logic.
Well,
it's true because I'm blinded half the time, but you know.
Didn't Capcom announce something about a new Monster Hunter for?
Okay,
I mean,
that
it was
not an announcement. That was really.
It was a vague statement.
Yeah.
Silicon Era reported. It said that Capcom plans to support the Switch. It did not say they were developing another Monster Hunter game.
Okay, so it's just stuff getting way blown out of.
Yeah.
I think it's
Right.
logical to assume
that's
that
what
they
I
are.
got from it. But I can see them releasing more for it. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't.
How much work do you think it took to move Generations or Double Cross to the Switch?
Probably not a lot at all. It's
just
Nintendo IP.
retexturing. It's just retexturing.
I don't know. I'm
So-
hesitant to speculate on any kind of like game design.
My guess, though, would be like the majority of the team that made that game is making a different Monster Hunter game right now in the background that we don't know about.
Because honestly, that's why I wasn't commenting so much on the crossplay discussion because I don't know. Like I'm just, I'm not.
No, I got.
From what I've heard about crossplay, it's not.
It's a
I think the legality
it's not
of it
because
is
of
more complicated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think you're making reasonable statements. I'm just, for me, like I don't want to speculate too much because I haven't like researched it at all and I don't know.
I've seen articles basically saying crossplay is not an issue, but you're right in terms about like coding and stuff for moving a game from 3DS to Switch. There may be some more stuff, and depending on how they do the online system.
Yeah, 3DS to Switch.
and
Nintendo
3DS,
IPs.
3DS has a second screen.
Yeah, that's true.
Switch doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that team is also
I mean,
familiar with 3U
whatever.
and the Wii, at least in terms of coding those two different things.
Hello?
I mean, granted, I guess like they would just put the 3DS screen at the bottom.
I cut out.
Yeah, you're cutting out. I don't know what's
Cheers,
going on.
roboting. Jared, come back.
Come back to us.
We miss
Hi,
you.
Malek.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
You're slightly robot-y, but getting better.
Nice stagger.
I don't know.
Hit him in the crotch.
I mentioned, for a difference of Switch and 3DS is that obviously the 3DS has a second screen, but that's probably not too big of a deal to adjust.
Okay.
Did I dare? I did?
No, it was me.
It wasn't me this time.
I got hit at the exact same time. I thought it was me for a second. I was like, no.
I honestly thought I was out of range of that tail swipe, but I was not. I'm sorry, guys.
You got both of us with it.
Oh, God, this picture. This is terrible. Tweeting that.
Wow.
Well, Ghost, you've certainly brought out the worst in us. Thank you.
I think
That's
on
what
that
I do
note,
with most people.
we should all retire
Yes.
forever.
We would talk to you all
Are
night.
we doing
Ghost,
a
if we could.
suicide pact?
I said
Yeah.
retire, not die.
It's probably for the best.
You said forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Monster Hunter. Forever.
That sounds like Heaven's Gate stuff. I don't know.
All right, so everybody come back next week for our new Overwatch podcast.
I'll be Hammond, the hamster.
We're all going to be Hammond the hamster.
Yeah, I was about to say, I want to be Hammond.
All right.
I guess
Well,
the screen.
It has been super fun, and we will have a link in the description to Ghost Stream, which you should definitely check out.
Yeah, actually, why don't you just plug it right now, Ghost? What's your Twitch channel?
He just said it would be in the description. I have faith in Strawfoot to put it at the bottom, right?
I will. It's definitely there. All right. Thanks, guys.
So long, everyone.
Bye-bye.
I love you.
Wow, dude, that was so much failing.